The member from Perth-Wellington.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Premier. Speaker, for years this government has forced rural Ontario to foot the bill for Liberal mistakes. We paid for cancelled gas plants. We paid for the disastrous Green Energy Act. We paid for e-health and Orange. Now we're paying for the new Hydro One CEO's $4 million salary. Speaker, does the Premier agree that it would have been better to pay for things we actually need, things like rural infrastructure, or will she continue on her merry, wasteful way?
Mr. Speaker, I think it's commendable that the member opposite is actually advocating for rural infrastructure, because that is exactly what is at the heart of our decision to broaden the ownership of Hydro One, Mr. Speaker. And I think that the member opposite knows full well, because he travels around from municipality to municipality, as we do on this side, Mr. Speaker, and he knows that every municipality in this province, urban, rural, suburban, all are looking to the provincial government for support in building infrastructure, Mr. Speaker. So we are very committed, as the member opposite knows. We are allocating $31 billion provincially, Mr. Speaker, between the GTHA and the rest of the province, and we are doing that by StatsCan data, by demographics, Mr. Speaker, because we know that there is a need for equitable distribution of that infrastructure money. That means rural infrastructure is critical, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, unfortunately, no one believes the Premier anymore. 2 years ago, the government cancelled the Connecting Link program, even though it was working well. We fought tooth and nail to get this program back. It worked, but it came at a cost. Instead of funding the program as it used to be, the government is only putting in $15 million. $15 million divided by 77 eligible municipalities doesn't go far. Worse yet, Speaker, it looks like the government is going to make communities compete for the funds that they need. Speaker, will the Premier commit today to make sure municipalities in Perth-Wellington are at the top of the list for Connecting Links funding?
Minister of Transportation.
Minister of Transportation.
Thanks. Thank you very much, Speaker, and I thank the member opposite for his somewhat sudden interest in supporting infrastructure for communities across the province of Ontario. As one of my colleagues said earlier today, it's more than a little bit curious, and I'm sure people watching at home, even from his own community, are a bit perplexed, because month after month, year after year, that party, that caucus, that leader stands up and objects and opposes every initiative brought forward by this Premier to invest in this province's infrastructure, Speaker. I'm so proud of the fact that we've re-established a stand-alone Connecting Links Fund. Applications for those 77 communities is open as of this week, Speaker. We look forward to continuing to work with them right across the province to make sure we keep building Ontario up. Thank you very much.
Thank you.